Hey guys, Ron Musgraves, the Ron and John Show. My buddy here, John Tornabene. How you doing tonight, John?
Great, man. Life is good. I feel good. I got surgery last week. I'm ready to take on the world.
You look like you lost a couple pounds, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow night.
You gonna have some lobster tomorrow?
Well, you know what? Yeah, who knows? I'll probably get a steak or something. But yeah, I really couldn't eat for a while. For surgery, my mom passing and everything else. Not for stress. I don't stress, but I had to deal with an issue. Just to make a long story short, if here's your gallbladder, I had a stone like the size of this, trying to go through the opening to hit my other organs. I don't know.
Wow.
Everything's up. I feel good. So I'm ready to roll. I'm looking forward to Trudy's event in January 18th and 19th. I'm doing my garage class there. Ron showing pictures of my garage, my Orlando PWA.
Yeah,
garage.
the one right over here. That
Right.
was your Orlando one. This one here was which one is this?
That
PWNA?
one is yeah, that's PWA one, and the other one's Trudy's.
Man, they're packed, John. They are packed. Going to be packed again too.
Well, if you saw the garage we just did, that garage is a major garage.
I know. I should have some of those pictures. We should be pulling those things
I
up.
I know. You know, Ron's always prepared. I just plopped into my home office, and here I am, which the office is all a mess. Because we get all kinds of construction done around my house. But yeah, this garage, what we do, you know.
There's the link right. There's the link right there, guys. Hey, we got 7 guys on here tonight, guys. I'm gonna be giving away some shirts. Do me a favor, if you want a shirt and don't have one, chime in that you want a shirt, and who knows, I might just get you one. But chime on in. We got Chris Albright in here. He just said, "Hey, what's up, Ron and John?"
I think
the RonJohn Show, not the John Ron Show. The RonJohn Show.
RonJohn, this is Ron's guys. This is Ron's gig. I do the Tuesdays with Torn and Benny. This is Ron's show. It's the RonJohn Show. But what is the RonJohn anyway?
I don't know.
What is that? I think that's like the fashion.
John, it's RonJohn's. Yeah, it's RonJohn's. It's a janitorial outfit. But
they're worth about $4 billion.
But it's JON, not JOHN. So we're good. We got the copyright. We're okay.
Ron's got to figure that. Ron's always like, we can't have any lawsuits.
No lawsuits.
Hi, Jerry Mertz. Hi, Chris Albright.
Great stuff. We've got now like close to 400 already signed up for Trudy's. We're already at the attendance she was at last year, and we got quite a few days left. And matter of fact, hang on, how many days left till January 18th? Let's see,
50.
Oh no, it's less than that.
Well, you got all December, 31
50 days. You're exactly right. 50 days. Yeah, exactly. That was good math in your head there, John.
One thing I'm good at is numbers. I'm a numbers guy. And I think Trudy's event's going to be, Ron knows, it was the largest free event in 2022.
Largest training event. There's never been a bigger training event, John.
Well, around the world in our industry.
It's the
world. Largest training event because they have different areas for training. What do you have, like 12 training stations now, Ron?
12, yeah. We had 12, and we had rotations, and they each did 5 modules each. Right. So, we had all kinds of training going on, man. I mean, you talked about it. By the end of the day, we literally with 12 training stations, we did like 90 classrooms. Isn't that crazy when you think about it, the math?
That's the math's unbelievable. I know it was the largest industry training stations, the training amount of training going on, probably in the world. It was America's largest free industry event in the country. So it was the largest. And my parking garage class is probably the largest class ever held. Probably.
That picture right below you, that's them right there. And I'll tell you what, John, if you would have had more people there, if we had things right, you'd have had more people in that class. More people.
There was 8 guys that didn't show.
Hopefully they'll come.
Well, I tell them, listen, they already paid. Nobody asked for the money back because of a deadline. But I have 2 guys coming to my Trudy's event that wanted to come. They paid last year, so they're coming. But if Ron would have showed that picture credit, the people going all the way down the other side. So I had like 48 people at that class that should have been there. So, and you know what, Ron, look, in the mob world, let's talk mafia for 1 second. There's 2 types of people in the mafia. You got the hitman and the earners. Sam the Bull was a hitman and an earner. In our industry, I'm a teacher and a moneymaker with my company that does garages. So a lot of teachers, Ron knows, a lot of teachers in our industry, they either didn't do well, or whatever, because the real money's in contracting. But the teachers that teach a lot of stuff, especially on YouTube, they can't back it up. My company just cleaned a big garage. You guys all saw it on the internet. We do them all the time. We do Ron said we do what's 2 million times 12? 24 million square feet of sweeping a year.
Look at this, John. Just in. John's the highest paid teacher in the industry. Look at that. According to the Pressure Washing Institute. If the Pressure Washing Institute said it, it must be fact.
Hey guys, I did a post about the pressure wash PWI back in the back in the old days. Ron created that. I'm going to tell you, Ron, I put that on multiple groups. Listen, today everybody and their mother's got a Facebook page. Everybody and their mother's got a Facebook group. But back in the day, and when Ron started that in 2001, August, 9/11 happened right after that. So we're all connected on that. But there was nothing better than that. And now everything's spread thin. You see it on YouTube, Ron. Don't you see it on YouTube? Guys are like, hey, buy my course, buy this, buy that. They can't back up anything they've done. I vet myself because I believe in vetting. You guys all can see the pictures. And I showed the garage we just did. So that's what I do. I'm a double-edged sword kind of thing. I'm good at my classes because this is what we do. And the other thing is my guys are great. I train my guys. So this is what we do. At my garage class, Ron,
so what are you going to be talking about at the garage cleaning class? What do you talk about, John? Even though I've seen it, I mean, I know what you talk about, but I wanted to ask you so you could tell these folks watching tonight, what is it they're missing? I mean, and then like how many success stories do you have of guys that have taken the class and won garages right after they got out of the class, right?
Wow.
I mean, that's happened a bunch.
One of the guys on a contract is doing $1 million a year just on garages alone. What I teach in my class is 3 big things. No specific order, but it's how to get the garages, how to be efficient at cleaning them, and how to make great money in the process. We are very efficient. We do like, I have to talk to Kathy because she runs the day-to-day operations. We do between 20 and 25 garages a year. Now, some guys can tell me, John, why don't you do garages all year? The reason why, because most guys in the industry, Ron, they start off with residential. Ron never did. Ron, you never did residential cleaning, did you?
Never.
Yeah. And most people start off with residential like I did in 1996. Today, I have over 5,000 customers residential. I'm never giving that up because that's the bank. They pay immediately. But I'm going to tell you guys, residential cleaning, it's much harder than the parking garage cleaning because the level of standard is way higher in residential because you're dealing with owners all the time. Parking garage cleaning is so easy. I break it down in the class. I always do it by squares. Let's say you do a 20 by 20 foot by 20 foot patio, concrete. You could do a 10 million square foot garage if you think in squares. But garage standards are not the same, no matter what anybody's telling you, but still they want them clean. And they want them clean because there's brake dust in there. A lot of brakes used to be asbestos. There's, as Craig Harrison says, there's a slip and safety hazard in here because oil, when it soaks into concrete continuously, is a slip hazard. So there's all kinds of stuff in there. But if you guys look around your cities,
look at this guy. Look at this guy chimed in right here.
Russ Spence,
big Russ Spence.
He's gonna be
Russ.
Right. He'll be at Trudy's event. He said he's coming.
He said he's coming. I'm waiting. I want to see it happen. I hope it happens because I want to see him there. That's for sure.
You know, Babe Ruth. You know, speaking of Babe Ruth, just go off tangent for 1 second. I talked to Babe Ruth's family just tonight, right before the show came down, and we sent Russ Spence something because Ron, how good was he with PWI for 3 or 4 years? The guy was like
he was a champ. He was a champ. Here's a new champ though. This is Ryan Cash. This kid's going to be around in this industry for a while, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, he's sharp kid, good-looking kid. I'm calling you kid, Ryan. I know you're a grown-ass man, but you know,
he's half our age.
Yeah, that's right. He's half our age, so he's a kid.
Yeah.
But you know, he's got that special piece of equipment, man, that nobody else has got, which is a huge advantage, man. Huge advantage.
Well,
huge
Ron,
advantage.
Tell him what that special piece of equipment is.
I will. Look, here we go. John, and you can't even make it over there. Comb Pigeon right there. And I'm going to be there on Friday, man. You can't make it. That's okay. Comb wouldn't let me visit with you anyway.
Well, listen to Comb. Hey, Comb, look what I'm doing tomorrow night. I put it on Thursday. I'm going, well, Ron knows. The second biggest home in America. I'm bringing the crew guys in there. We might see Taylor Swift tomorrow. I got so much going on here. Bojo said he's going to be in town tomorrow. He's coming into my shop. I got 7 guys coming into the shop. We're all going out afterwards.
Russ, I believe you're coming, Russ. I really do. I believe you're coming.
Russ, you better come, man, because Ron knows I don't really, hang out with the people.
Hey guys, anybody that's newly certified tonight, PM me if you haven't gotten a shirt ever. If you've never gotten a shirt and you are recently certified, I want to give you a shirt. Now, you're not going to get an instructor's shirt. These are special. Only John and I have these shirts.
Well, should I show the shirt? Hey, guys, sure. Not saying anything wrong with that. Don't be looking at my ass. The world's changed. Well, wait, watch.
I know these guys get all crazy on you. You're perfect.
Oh, Ron, I lost you. Can you see me?
I can see you. I can see you. You're good. You just turned off your monitor. You're good.
No, I'm coming back. Wait a minute. My camera went off.
No, you're good. Uh-oh. John's got to rejoin the broadcast.
Crap. Wait a minute. Oh, crap. Ron, can you see me?
I can see you.
I'm echoing. Am I echoing back to you?
You are echoing.
Crap.
I'll fix that. I'll fix it. You're fixed. It's good. You're good now.
You're echoing. Am I echoing?
No, you're not echoing. You're good.
You're echoing. But here's a
already,
shirt.
Russ. Already wise ass Russ Spence. Nice ass, John.
Come you see the back?
There's the back right there, John. Tornabane's garage cleaning class, Atlanta. Look at those places. Nashville, New Orleans. He's been all over the world, guys. All over the world.
Actually been all over the world, but not doing garages. All right, so oh God, I got a double vision here. Double vision.
Lowe's here says, "What's up, guys?"
Ron, you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right,
you're good.
I'll do with the echo with you. Yeah, call somebody.
You got an echo? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, you're echoing, but am I echoing?
Am I still echoing now?
Oh, big time.
Oh man, that's not good.
Guys, can you tell me if Ron's echoing or I'm echoing? Look at Russ Spence. Not too bad for a cop. Russ, I retired like almost 12 years ago. Nice ass, John. Listen, look at Russ. Ron, what is Russ, about 6'8"?
He's a big boy.
Big boy. Hey, guys.
Look at that, man.
Ron, you're echoing.
Well, I don't know what to do about it.
You want to? Can you keep me on and come back in?
If I turn my mic off, I guess I could try it. Let's see. I'll go out and come back in. Let me see.
All right. Leave me on. Guys, can you still hear me? Russ is 6'3". He's a big boy. Russ, you should play football back in the day. I'm sure you did. I don't know if anybody can hear. Ron, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You're still echoing. Guys, tell us if you can hear me and Ron.
Do you have your phone on Facebook or something, John? Maybe when you bumped yourself, maybe you put your phone on Facebook.
I'll turn my phone off. My phone's off. Can you hear me now?
Interesting that they say I'm echoing, but
loud and clear, no echo from you, John. Ryan, what about Ron? Ron, maybe you hit something where you're doing it off the speaker off the laptop, and you also have your.
And I'm still echoing now.
Well, Ray Price says he can hear both of us. Ryan Cash says you, Ron. For once, Ron's a tech wizard. It's not working out.
Can you hear me now, though?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
And I'm not echoing anymore.
No, Ron is the only one echoing. Guys,
yeah, but I'm not echoing now, right?
Yeah, you are.
Still echoing.
Ron, it sounds Eugene.
I got Graham, nothing on. That's what's crazy.
Eugene Graham is saying it sounds like you have a speaker on in the background.
No. I turned everything off.
On YouTube, Ron is the echo. You know what? I can hear you, Ron. Can guys, look, we're only going to be on another 25 minutes. Can we deal with Ron echoing? I can. I hear you clearly, but you're echoing.
I'll just talk less.
Only Ron is echoing. All right.
I'll just talk less.
Well, all right. Ron's going to talk less. That's not going to happen.
I'll talk less.
Chris Albright says, time for a new headset. Haha. Ryan Kish said, this is like an Abbott and Costello act. Oh, I've been told that before. All right. You know what, Ron, you can throw questions at me if you want, but I just want to tell you guys, tomorrow night I got Bo Giuseppe in town. I got 7
Where are you taking Bo, man?
Oh, you want to see the picture where we're going? We're going to the second biggest home in America. My friend owns that. He's a guy from the streets. There's a rumor Taylor Swift will be there tomorrow. She already did videos in there, so I'm taking my crew there. We're going to go out to the castle. I'll show you a picture on the guys. Look, here's my phone. But you know what? I'm getting old, so I need the phone to open up so I can see everything.
I just don't picture you going out with Taylor Swift.
No, we never go out with Taylor Swift. She's a little bit skanky. I'm happily married too, by the way. Let me see. It's a boys' night out tomorrow. Let me see. I'll see if I can send you a picture where we're gonna be tomorrow. You know, listen, I connect. Ron knows that I connect around people around probably the world.
And why don't we field some questions about the event and the garage cleaning?
John is the homeowner at Gambino. Hey, you know what? People have been telling me, like, John, are you a Kappa regime in the Gambino crime family? No. I dealt with the godfather of the Gambino crime family for years, and same with Chase. I am nothing. I'm Sicilian, but I'm a hardworking guy, Russ. Had 2 jobs for years. I was a cop for years. Listen, Ron knows. Years ago, I was a cop. I retired in 2011. I was also the PBA president. I also owned the business, the power wash business. I was also the PWA treasurer. And Ron used to tell everybody, and where's Tony Shelton here tonight? John is the most successful part-time power washer. But I had
you were part-time for 20 years, John.
What?
You were part-time for 20
years.
Yeah,
but Ron, listen, you can have another job. I know how to delegate. So I had guys working for me since I started in business in 96. I brought on a guy in 97. I had employees since like 2005. But Rod and Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood.
John, did they give you bullets when you were a cop?
Hey,
they gave you one?
They gave me a semi-automatic with 15 rounds in it. I said, John, why did you shoot the guy 15 times? I said, because I only got 15 rounds on my gun. Ryan, want to see something funny? I don't know if you sent me this. I'm going to show you something funny.
John, you're old school. You never even drew your revolver on anybody.
Hey, listen, I'm on the cover of the Post. We locked up Al Sharpton, Mason, and Maddox. All 3 of them in one shot. Ron, look. Ron.
There's Barney 5.
Somebody sent me this. Ron, did you send me this?
No, I didn't send it to you.
Guys, look. They sent me this from the Merv Griffin show. Ron used to call me Barney Fife. Somebody sent me this out of the blue. This is probably worth about $5,000.
That's why I was joking about the one bullet. Barney kept his one bullet in his pocket.
Yeah, I know. Put that back.
All these young guys are going, who in the hell's Barney 5? Hey, where's the garage cleaning class at, John? It's in Sandestin, Florida, Miramar Beach. 18th. It'll be on the 19th, actually, at 2 p.m.
Yeah. My class, Trudy Weichman is unbelievable. Her event, like Ron said earlier, is the largest station training event in the industry in the world. It is. It's like 13 or 14 station events they have in there. You all can learn. But last year, without counting that, it was the largest industry free event in the country. And Ron knows that. Ron orchestrated it. My class piggybacks that in the end. My class is a paid class, obviously, because, it took me a long time to learn what I know. And, I give listen, one of my local contracts, Ron, is coming to my shop tomorrow. We'll go into the castle afterwards. He beat me on a $54,000 bid. I bid 52. He bid 54. and he took my class in New Orleans. So if you want to, I don't teach in my backyard. If you're willing to travel 1,000 miles to take my class, and then we end up bidding against each other, may the best man win. John's the highest paid teacher in the industry.
Again, they said it. That's the Pressure Washing Institute, man. It must be true.
Yeah, PWI, if it's coming from there, it's got to be true. Oh, yeah, Russ, I said Mets for John's sake. You know, I'm not a Yankee fan. You know, Babe Ruth's family just called me. They're not Yankee fans either. They're Boston Red Sox fans. I was a Yankee fan in the 70s, but Steinbrenner kept firing my guy, Billy Martin. Billy Martin, when he died, Ron, you know a lot of baseball. He said, turn right. No, he said Bud Light, and the guy thought he said turn right to hit a tree. He went out the windshield. Bad joke. But Steinbrenner kept firing that guy 5 times. Fired him 5 times. I'm like, that mother son of a gun. But I'm like, the guy that owns the Mets now is Stephen Cohen. He's worth $15 billion. He's right down the road from me, 30 minutes from me in Glen Cove. And he's got this Steinbrenner attitude. Now I want to win all the time. So I'm a Met fan.
Russ says I sound like I'm at the Yankee Stadium. I'm Lou Gehrig.
Sound like you were talking on the microphone, Met Stadium.
How did
yeah. What he's trying to say to you is, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth who's dying with ALS.
Yeah.
And Allison Hester, all my pictures at work, at my shop, she did a story about me and the United States Industry together. She put a picture of Babe Ruth with Lou Gehrig, who was dying. As luck would have it, my brother-in-law runs the ALS fundraisers here in New York. So I met Lou Gehrig's family. Of course, I brought Babe Ruth's family into that, and everybody's happy. I like Judge. Yeah, he might go to San Fran. Aaron Judge is talking about. Gonna check it out.
Did you turn the volume up on your computer?
Me?
Yeah.
How about now? You hear me now?
When you spun it? Yeah, because I guarantee I'm talking into your computer and the mic's re-picking me up. That's what's going on.
No, my it's all the same. Oh crap. Nope. Brian, you're echoing. You got something going on. Maybe your phone's on.
Yeah, no, it can't echo. It's not going to echo from my end. It's echoing. It's some device from you is picking me back up again and sending me.
I turn my phone off. There's nothing else here. Nothing here.
It's weird when you jacked up the computer. That's when it happens.
Unless you want me to sign it. Want me to go out and come back in?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Can you come back in, like fully come back in? I'm going to take you all the way out. Come all the way back in.
All right, good.
The RonJohn Show. See if John gets back in. You're going to tell me now he can't get back in. Well, guys, while I'm waiting on John, guys, don't miss out. Trudy be coming back into this event here. I'm going to be on a show with her tomorrow night. We're going to talk about her event. Am I echoing now, John?
No, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, man.
I did something.
No more echo.
My big fat ass hit the laptop.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what happened, man. You
hit it.
Let
me see. So, guys, I'm going to show you where I'm going to be tomorrow night with Bo. You guys, you know the Vanderbilt house in the Carolinas. My friend's house is the second biggest house in America. Hey, Ron, tell me if you can see this. This is where we're going to be tomorrow night.
Wow, man. You're going to the dungeon?
Well, guys, there's never been a female allowed in it. It's a man cave. There's some serious card games.
I don't know if I want to be in the dungeon with a bunch of men.
Well, you know what? They bring cigars down for me. They bring listen, Ron. It's always about the sex. Hey, like Al Gore says, I created the internet. No, he didn't. Porn did.
Well, shoot. If you want to be who did create the internet? Does anybody know?
Al Gore.
He did?
No. I met Al Gore too when he came into.
Anybody know why the internet was created?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, you know what's going on now, don't you? AI, artificial intelligence. Why was it created, Ron? That's a good
It was
question.
created in 1952 or 54, but I think it was 52, and it was for international banking.
It's always about the money. Ryan Cash said he went to the Biltmore. Ryan, you come out to New York, I take you to my friend's place. The Biltmore can't touch this place. Matter of fact, my friend that owns it, he's been at the Biltmore. He knows the Vanderbilt family. He can't touch this.
I've been in the Biltmore here.
What?
I've been in the Biltmore here.
Well, you're going to build more? You ain't no Biltmore.
We have the Biltmore here, too.
Yeah, what is it, a deli?
They're obviously wealthy people.
That's the Vanderbilts. Matter of fact, the castle here, Long Island's got about 10 million people. They never count Brooklyn. They never count Queens, part of Long Island. Bo's going to find out. He's driving through the traffic. He's probably not even at his destination yet.
I believe the Biltmore here is a replica of the Biltmore that was built here, and it's a hotel.
Well, let me tell you guys. I'm going to give a little history about the Oheka Castle. If you ever heard of the movie Citizens Kane, it's considered the greatest movie in America. I think The Goodfellas and number one was Godfather 2. They're in the top 3. Citizens Kane was number 1. It was about the Hearst Empire. The Hearst Mansion is California. Citizens Kane was filmed at my friend's place. He wasn't alive then. Oheka Castle is twice the size of the Hearst Castle. So there's a Charlie Chaplin room closed to the public. I get in there all the time too. Charlie Chaplin went there all the time. The Great Gatsby, you guys on the movie. There's a Great Gatsby hour now at the bar in there. Instead of saying the happy hour, it's the Gatsby hour. Great Gatsby. So many great movies are written from there. Taylor Swift did her videos in there. Kevin Kline, who I met in there, they did a movie in there. I interrupted the whole movie set. They're like, hey, you're making too much noise. The show's Oheka Castle. That's where we'll be tomorrow night. I'm taking Bo, good friend of mine, PWA president, just outgoing now. And I take my local contractors. I travel around with them like we're entourage. But I'm not the guy. People are like, Joy, are you entourage? No. I fall in the background. Ron's entourage. Everybody wants to follow Ron. So it's going to be
You know what's funny is I go into a restaurant. I usually eat by myself, though. I leave the group and I eat by myself.
Me too.
I can't stand. I'm not sitting in no restaurant with 50 people not get served. That's ridiculous.
Well, tomorrow we got a corner table. We're going to be sitting in the corner.
Oh, you're talking about your party. I'm talking about when we're out at these events. You know, you got 100 people. Like I remember we went to an event one time and we went across the street to the Mexican place. There was like seriously 50 of us. I sat in the bar and ate. My food was served in like 10 minutes. I got completely ripped. I probably had a $200 tab by myself. And I went out to the dining room like an hour, 15 minutes later to leave, to go somewhere else. They hadn't even gotten their food.
Well, I never saw you ripped. Yeah, I never saw you ripped. No.
Never.
You and I, where were we? In Phoenix last year.
That's because you were ripped, John.
Well, you know, I did 10 shots with Ron. I'm not a small fella, but I tell you, Ron can tell you, you know, I used to be in a pool league. Justin Mueller's coming to the castle with us.
Is this the night you took your shirt off at the bar?
Yeah. I took it off. Woo! Now
leave that damn shirt on, John.
I know, I'll leave it on. Hey, you want to mess with this? Where's Russ Spence? Hey, look, Russ, a lot of hockey days. Look. Anyway, yeah. So, but me and Ron, I think the bouncers at the bar we went to, the guy never lose. I think the owner of the bar played too. Me and Ron took them all down. But years ago, I want to go back in time, Russ Spence, in case you're watching this. Ron did a Carolina event. I don't know, Ron, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He did it with Jeff LaCours. And people, in case you want a little history here, Pat Clark was just starting out. He couldn't afford to stay in a hotel. He slept in his car. Who knew? If I would have known, I would have paid for the room for him. But
no, you wouldn't have, John.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not that guy.
You wouldn't have paid for the room.
No, come on. I paid for Bill.
We let him shower. Everybody took turns letting him shower.
Well, I tend to get sweets. But back to that story was Ron was the first guy up 6 o'clock in the morning and the last guy to go to bed at 3. But Ron, you remember, Ron owned the pool hall. So Ron shoots with one hand. And who does that? You know who does that? A guy that's got, look at me, one arm. And fucking Ron, I wanted to pay him for $100. He said, "Wants to pay for $100. Let's just play." And you took me down. I think I was psyched off the table because Ron's shooting with one hand. So I lost. I tried to buy more drinks. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I got up. I never get up early. This is money involved. I got up 11 o'clock the next day, and Ron was up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're the first. You're the last to go to bed and first to wake up. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, some guys say I don't sleep, but that's not true. I do sleep. I just don't
Yeah,
sleep
you
a
sleep
lot.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't wake up in the middle of your sleeps probably.
No, I'm out. I'm a good.
Yeah,
I'm a 4 hour. I'm a 4 hour guy, maybe 5, and then I'm back up.
Yeah. Well, you know what I always said, that you have like Donald Trump's. I'm not telling you what political side Ron's on, because I don't know where he stands in that. Ron
Kanye 2024.
It's not Kanye, it's Ye.
Kanye.
No, he changed his name. He changed his name to Ye.
His name's Ye now?
Ye.
Oh man.
He lost when he's anti-Semitic all of a sudden. So he badmouthed the Jews. Never do that. He started saying a lot of wild shit, Kanye West. Now he goes by the name of Ye. He just lost Adidas advertisements and a couple others. But let's keep in mind here, he's won 27 Grammys. He's worth $2 billion. People who get that big, they tend not to give a shit no more. But really,
that's a hell of a story right there. I didn't know that about liqueurs.
I talked to Russ Spence. I talked to Jeff when he was a homeless man, and Jeff was not homeless. Did he tell you that? He fell off a bridge. He collected a lot of money. I talked to Jeff. He actually fell off a bridge. I talked to Jeff when he was a homeless man in Boston, and he asked me how to get a crew to watch high rises, and told him to rent the equipment. This JL pressure washer was born in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, let me tell you about Jeff. I know about Jeff LaCour. Jeff LaCour was a union guy that was doing bridge work. He fell off the bridge. And I don't think he was homeless, as Russ is saying. He was disabled and with no money. When you fight disability, it takes years to get that. He ended up winning in the end. But you know what I did for Jeff?
He's arguing with you, John, but I think he doesn't understand. You're saying that he just changed his name to Ye. He's not Kanye. It's Ye. It's Ye. Okay.
Ye. Yeah. It's Ye. But when you're worth $2 billion, they don't give a rat's ass.
No, he's only got 140 million left now.
That's it.
That's it. That's all he's got.
Well, and the Kardashians are making zillions of dollars. That's all bullshit stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told us. And bam, let me go back to what Russ saying. Yeah, listen, he had an injury that could have killed him. He couldn't be gainfully employed no more. I'm going to take a shot in this because I dealt with this when I was a union president. What happened to him probably was he got injured, and now they have to settle this thing, and you don't settle overnight. So he lost his ability to make money. I don't think he was homeless because he got a family in Boston. Matter of fact, his brother, Babe Ruth's family, gave him pictures signed when Babe Ruth played on the Boston Red Sox. Russ Spence, you got a Babe Ruth picture. Maybe he was homeless. I don't know. But Ron and I, the connection Ron and I have is we don't got these rags to riches stories. I never lived in my car. Pat Clark did. Now, he didn't live in his car. He couldn't afford the hotels. I always made money since I was probably 12. Was I ever broke? No. Am I rich? No. But I don't have these rags to riches stories. You, Ron? Did you live in the park? I
got no story.
Yeah. I love these rags to riches stories, but I think, I know Carlos Gonzalez got a major story, and I don't have to be true. These guys have these stories, which is a motivator. I don't got these stories, but I'm self-motivated to start out with somewhat.
I guess I got the silver spoon story.
No. Well, Ron, your family comes from businesses. So, business you live and die by. You can make money, you can lose your shirt. My friend are going
never had a job.
Well, yeah. That's a lot of guys, owner-operators. Listen, I started like that. What you don't realize is start your business and then do the work, but don't create a job for yourself, because in the end, you're going to be miserable.
Yeah, I don't think somebody really realizes that. I never
look
had
at Russ Spence just said. Russ Spence is twice my size.
I pressure washed for about 6 hours, John.
You cleaned windows at first, didn't you?
And I quit.
Because you know why? Ron, you know how to delegate.
Sucks.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys, I love to clean. Gary Moose, we're going to see him tomorrow. He owns a castle. He told me years ago, he goes, John, listen to this, Ron. The best lesson I ever learned. We're sitting with a bunch of people, all business people. And he's like, John, you work for yourself, right? Yes, I do. He says, "Are you the best power washer?" Yes, I am. He goes, "Good. When you're dead and buried, no one's going to remember that." And if you think about that, here I am, 61 years old today. I think of Mike Trout in baseball. Ron, you're a baseball fan. The Mike Trout, the manager of that team, I don't know who it is offhand. These guys were probably great baseball players when they were younger. But when you get older, you can think you're the greatest, but there's people half your age that can do twice your work. So I learned that in my time along, really from Gary, when he told me, John, you're going to kill yourself working by yourself all the time. I was a cop, 12 hours a day, and I was power washing the other 8 hours a day. So it gave me 4 hours of sleep. So the end result is you got to learn to delegate. You don't want to create a job for yourself long term. You want to create a business where you run it, because you can't wear all those hats. You're going to burn out. I don't know how I'm awake still.
Because the show is so good, Patricia. Come on.
Patricia. Hello, everyone. I don't know how I'm awake still. Maybe Patricia worked and just got home.
He'll never retire and sell. I can answer that question.
John, yeah. John,
it'll never happen. Never.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Nah, never.
Yes, it is. I was a cop for 25 years, and I've
been You're never gonna quit.
No. Yeah, Ron knows I never quit.
Never.
Guys, I'm selling my company. Ron, I'm selling it. Now you know. I'm selling it when I turn 80.
When you're 80.
Yeah. If I can stay till 80, I don't do the work. I mean, look at me. I'm fatter than Ron. And Ron's in good shape, by the way. But I'm not retiring anytime soon because I love what I do. I delegate. The guys do the work. I create a company. My wife runs it, day-to-day operations. I love what I do. So why sell it? I see these guys selling all the time. They become teachers. I'm not going to sell something bringing in money, and the company runs itself. So I hope to go till I'm 80 because you know what? At the end of the day is, what am I going to do? I'm going to sell my company and go where? Skiing?
What's the closest airport I come into? What is it?
LaGuardia. You're going to fly in for tomorrow night?
Man, to miss going to the castle? Are you kidding me?
Then come on in. We're going down there tomorrow night. I got to put you at a full basement, though. You want to stay at my house? I got a full basement and kitchen and everything else. You can stay down there. Let me see. John, when will you retire and sell? 19 more years. That gives me 47 years in the industry. I'm long-term. Look, everything I do is long-term. I was a cop 25 years. Retired with a nice pension. I'm going to own my company for 47 years. I'm 27 years now owning the company. I've been married. Going to be 30 years. You know, my family's never got divorced. Everything's long-term.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
How far is New Jersey from there?
Oh, where you're going? Bo's coming up from Delaware. You're pretty far, Ron. Wait a minute. Where are you flying into?
LaGuardia.
Oh, LaGuardia is 40 minutes from my house, from my shop.
Holy cow.
How much?
Cheap.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. My in-laws just came here. I think they came in now. They flew in. I can't see that. Fly in.
$280, man.
Fly in and
that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Hey, listen, look, you be the 8th guy.
I could fly in cheaper to New York than I can to New Jersey or to PA. That's crazy.
Listen, flying into New York's like flying into Atlanta. Kennedy Airport is, forget Kennedy. LaGuardia's got the best price. Ron, look up McCarthy Airport. That's going to probably cost you too much. It's 10 minutes from my shop. Look up McCarthy Airport, ISP. John, I never realized we both started washing at the same time. Yeah, but Russ, I'm probably twice your age. Are you even 50 yet? Patricia Engelbert. Yes, on a huge residential property.
John.
Yeah, go ahead.
John.
Go ahead.
$299.
For where, MacArthur?
I could get there $283. They got a one connecting flight. I can get there. I can get there $255. I can get there 4 p.m. $283. Why would I go to LaGuardia if I can fly into there?
No, go to MacArthur.
10 minutes away.
Listen, when you get in there, I'll pick you up. It's like 8 minutes from my job. Come on down.
Wish I would have known.
You're gonna miss out, man. You're gonna miss out. Major stuff going on tomorrow. Russ Spence, John. I never realized we both started watching at the same time. Yeah, Russ. What are you? Russ 55. Well, Russ, Russ is a young looking 55. But Russ, how far did you fall? See, Russ should do a class about what happened to him. I mean, he's lucky he's alive. Russ, you're lucky you're alive. Russ is like 6'3", 300 pounds. The guy's a linebacker size. Fly into New York, have a 1.5 hour trip, fly into Atlantic City, you have 45. Wait a minute. Not by me. Atlantic City is three plus hours from my house. Listen, Ron wants in on this. We one time called Ron. Listen, guys, there it is.
I'm not even joking, man. I'm thinking I'm coming, man. I might book this flight. I'm telling you, $299, man. That's cheap.
Ron. Listen, one of my friends told me, Rob Croza, he wants to. He's going to meet at my shop. These are PWA guys, right? I connected all my contractors here, and Rob goes, John, let's go to. Listen, we don't have to go to the castle. If you want to go to a nice steak place, I said, you know what? We all got nice steak. We got Peter Luger's here, ranked number 32 in the world. Yeah, I could take Bo to a nice steak place, but let me find out what Bo wants a life experience. And I said, Bo, we can get a nice steak place, or I can take you to my friend's castle. He's like, John, let's go to the castle. They have a bar in there. Let's go to the bar. Let's talk shop. I want to go to the castle. Why wouldn't I want to go to the castle? I go there all the time. I mean, every time I walk in and runs, you got to see this place. It's like, it makes the Biltmore look like a Shitmore. I'm not being silly there either. It's off the charts. Patricia Engelbert gets a pass. She said, what she said? I'm lucky to still be awake during the show. Yes, on a huge residential property.
She's not talking this show's boring, man.
No, she's telling them why. Hey, Patricia, you got to be careful what you say because you're like, oh. But she's explaining herself. She's on a huge... Rob, wouldn't it be funny? We had a celebrity here. Somebody says, hey, I'm trying to stay awake watching the show. But she goes, huge residential property. Have been 2 days straight and hoping to finish tomorrow. Big money. Hey, listen, Patricia, I'm going to tell you guys. Me and Ron could talk a lot of yaps, but don't ever let it. I go to conventions. I mean, I've probably been to over 50, maybe 60 industry events. Ron's probably done 500 over the years. You're doing 12. You do one every month years ago. And we used to call Ron the Ever Abrams, the Wizard of Wood. If he was here, we said Ron was the father of the round tables. Everything was round tables back in the day. But you know what I always say? Go to these things because you can meet people like I have that they can influence your life because they're very successful in a common mindset. But don't ever cut into your money. If you got work to do the work. What else we got here?
We got somebody interfered with the
thing. We got a hacker here.
I don't know where they're at.
Round tables. Russ Spence says round table. It was called round tables. Russ says rod tables. I know you did one in Alabama, Russ Spence's territory. Someone says, oh, we got hacked, Ron. Have a good time, find your love. Another one. Have a good time, same one. We got hacked. Welcome to the world of hackers. They can hack the site all they want. Spread it out. Round tables.
I put the user in timeout.
Good.
I don't know if I want to delete her. She's looking for a good time.
Yeah. Her name is Barbara. Remember that? Delete that. Oh, hi. You want to have a good time? It's a guy on the other end.
Russ is like, send me the link.
Look at Russ. Oh, God. Russ, I can't wait. Russ and I talked on the phone one time. And it was a good call. I wanted to let him know that the Babe Ruth family wants to honor him. It was a very good call. But I never met him. And I've seen a lot of pictures of him. But for 3 years on PWI, Pressure Washing Institute, Ron created the site, Ron, in August 2001. I was there before Scott Stone. Scott may disagree, but I can show the dates. We had 9/11 happen right after. That brought a lot of us guys together because it was terrible what happened to the country. But around, I don't know when Russ Spence came on, maybe 2009, 10. Russ, when did you come on there? In 3 years, the guy dominated that group, Ron. Suddenly, Ron became like secondary. But what people don't realize is, Ron, you retired from that group around 2004 to 6. Remember? You walked away.
I was coaching.
Yeah, Ron says, John, Barbell grew for $1. God, I wish I did. So, Ron, listen, the UMCC bought the rights to the website, the link for $1. I said, I wish I did, Ron, but you know what? I don't want to own these things. So I kept that group going. Me and Scott Stone, a few others. And then Ron came back. He blew it up. And then Russ Spence came in and blew. That's when your group was hitting God almighty numbers.
John.
Yeah.
You're putting me to sleep, man.
Ron, listen, Ron loves, if you talk about Ron, how good he's doing.
You're putting me to sleep, John. Putting me to sleep.
Ron loves
No, hey, guys, if you guys want a shirt, not an instructor shirt, but a Pressure Washing Institute shirt, all you got to do is get certified. All the guys that did get certified, I'll send you one. If you see this video, just reach out to me and say, I recently got certified. We'll send you a shirt. It's a free shirt. Certification's free. You guys want to check it out. John's newly certified wash water control. Good job, John.
Yes, I am. Yep. I'm gonna market that soon too.
You better.
Mark Sexton, Russ, I started right after you, 2006 or 7. Hey, I know Russ Spencer's in that new group that Tony Shelton started. Is Mark Sexton in there, or he started his company?
Yeah, he is. He's in there.
Glad to see you made a full recovery, John. Thank you. It was a tough couple of weeks. Carlos Gonzalez contacted me this morning to see how I was doing. Everything's good. I'm ready to roll. Ton of energy. I still got all my hair. We're all good. Good times. Ron, are you going to fly in tomorrow? You're not flying in tomorrow.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. I'd love to fly in, actually. I just got to know. I just don't. How do I get to my event? That's the problem. You ain't going to drive me.
I'll tell you what. I got to go to I'm still dealing with ENTs. I had to see my surgeon, ENT, Thursday. I'll take it down there Thursday. I have to come back, though. I have to see the surgeon to get a thumbs up Friday. And then my father.
You can't just come, man.
No, because I got my Friday is the day you're speaking. I got to see my surgeon. I had to see him. And then my father, my sisters, and their spouses, my brother-in-laws, and Kathy and I are going to set up all this Christmas stuff. So my mom just passed.
Man, this is crazy. I wish I would have known, man.
I didn't know that. Bo called me yesterday. Hey, John. So I'm going to make things happen, right? People contact me. I'm the can-do guy. Can do. That's all right, Ronnie. Come around next time. I'll get you in there. I'll get you in there.
I hope.
Oh, are you kidding me? I walked one time to Castle. Listen to that. I'll tell you one quick Castle story. Kathy and I went out to my friend Joey Morello's place. Joey Morello's family, their uncle was what the hell's his name? Got shot and killed. I'll think of his name as I go. Big time mobster. Go. They made movies. Bob Dylan sang a song about him, hitting a blank. Joey Gallo is Joey Morello's uncle. They own restaurants here. So I go.
John, you remember this video?
Yeah, of course. You're a bad man, Johnny. You're a good man.
Good job, Johnny.
Good job. She first told me before she did that. This is Ron's daughter. You're a bad man, Johnny, because me and Ron don't agree. Ron is a great manipulator. Me and Ron were in disagreement. If listen, Ron, we've been friends a long time. When me and Ron got mad on the internet, we always called and talked. We never stopped the line of communication. But Ron was mad at me.
I got to replay that again.
Good job, Johnny.
Yeah, I love that. But before that, she said, Johnny, you're a bad man in the car seat. So it's all good.
All right. Well, John, Miramar Beach Panhandle event. Yes. It's January 18th and 19th, guys. 19th is the garage cleaning show. The link is right below. Guys, just make sure you get there. It's a free event, guys. It's a free event. You guys can check out that link. And then right here, I just put the link in again. If you guys want
next week,
you guys want to get to it, guess what? I'm also going to type it in here. Boom. There it is. Oh, there's my daughter there. She's watching the show.
Is that the one who's in the car seat?
No. That one's in the car seat's 15 now. This is my 35-year-old daughter now. She just had a birthday.
Sign up for John's. Happy birthday to Ron's daughter. How many kids you got, Ron? 5?
6.
Ron's a baby maker.
Derek, Veronica, Ryan, CJ, Evelyn, and Mackenzie.
Is that your daughter, Veronica?
Yeah.
Hi, Veronica. Ron said a lot of good things about me over the years, right? Ron, I want to talk about my class 1 second. My class, I got the best sponsors. There's all kinds of discounts. You use them, you'll save a lot of money, a lot more than my class costs, a lot more. And plus the connections you make. Also, I think it's December 5th. Next Monday, my prices automatically go up. So, it's just built into the link. And whatever I give out, Ron knows, the guy got $1 million a year contract that came out of my class for taking care of, there's a lot of money in garages. Matter of fact, Ron knows one of the guys coming to me tomorrow. His uncle owns 8,000 parking garages now. So I bring these people with me. Ron knows all about that, but there's so much money in parking garage cleaning. And Ron's going to hate this. There's a shit ton of money in flat work. Ron don't want to hear the word flat work. He calls it concrete cleaning. It's concrete
sidewalk cleaning, concrete cleaning, anything but flat work. I'm not a bricklayer.
I don't know why that bricklayers aren't flat. They go straight up, Empire State Building. But hey, when I get off the show tonight, me and Ron are going to be debating in the background. John, it's bricklaying. Ron, bricks.
Man, I want to go. I just want to come down there. I want to go to the castle, man.
Come on down. But guys, one more thing, let a little cat out of the bag. Ron's going to come in for the last hour of my class. My class is 4 hours. I get done in like 3:15. 3 hours 15. I get all the information my company does, everything from A to Z, and how we get these jobs, how we do them officially, how to make great money. But Ron, I wanted Ron to come in my class because Ron, you and I can debate this too. I think Ron's a natural born salesperson. Ron teaches people how to sell. Patrick Clark, that owns Sale Boost, had Ron there, and Patrick Clark says, John, he's the best.
But John is the highest paid speaker in the industry.
Well, IRS gets half of it anyway, so maybe I'm not the highest paid guy anymore. So, hey, Ron, great show, man. Hey, listen, if you want to come in tomorrow, are you coming in tomorrow? You don't know.
I don't know yet. I got to talk to Cullum and see if he's okay with it because it's on his dime on Thursday and Friday. So,
well, you know what time are you supposed to meet him on Thursday?
I got to be there by 3 p.m.
Oh shit! And I got my ENT from 1, and I got my allergist. I can get you there probably 9 o'clock at night. I couldn't get you there any earlier unless you want to rent the car out of here.
He won't go for that. How far is the drive?
You know what? Let me see. What town is he? Camden?
I'm thinking, close to it. He's next over Summerdale or whatever it is.
He's a hike. He's a good guy too. Good guy. Cam. You know what we'll do tomorrow, Ron? We'll put you on my it's a hike. It's 150 miles from here, but no traffic. 2.5 hours. Guys, I carry a gun, but I'm pretty much blind. So I'll put Ron on this thing tomorrow. You can talk to everybody because maybe they should check a guy like myself. John, you can't see, but you have guns? Okay. I got glasses. Ron, we'll put you on this thing tomorrow. If I can remember.
How far is it?
Oh, my God. Camden, you want to see?
I mean, how far is it? Is it 2 hours, 3 hours? How many hours? 6? Oh, 2 hours and 29 minutes?
There's no traffic, though. When there's traffic, they'll take you. If you come tomorrow, what I can do is I'll turn around. I can go a long way. I'll drive you out there. Kath? Oh, they're in the other room. I can, 3 o'clock, start taking you out there. I'll get you there by 5, 6 o'clock.
God damn it. I got to buy pants.
Oh yeah, you're not getting into where we're going.
I know, I gotta buy pants.
Listen, you got obligations. Do Combs thing, and I'll call you tomorrow.
I do.
Yeah. Take care of you.
See, but now you're not going to be able to go to the castle on Sunday or Monday when I show up because you spent you asking for too many favors.
Well, the problem with that is you got to come all the way up this way, and I'm going to be with my dad, my sisters this weekend because Christmas.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again.
All right, man. Well, hey, good show tonight. Don't forget, everybody, January 18th, 19th, free show. Make sure you guys get to the free show. Trudy's show right there, guys, are right there. And John, don't forget about his class. If you guys want to sign up for that, it's an extra paid event on the 19th towards the end of the show at 2 p.m. We'll have the details on where that's at. And we'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great night.
Great night, guys. Russ.